Does the opponent realize that this is about to happen? We caught him. The Sandman means they can't play all the cards that they want to play, and the Magneto, it means that there was enough open space for the Kingpin to be able to have a field day. There's the Surfer, sure, Surfer. This might be the biggest Kingpin I've actually ever seen. Oh my gosh. Count them. 15. There it is. There it is. Are you guys tired of seeing Zabu combos lock you out of the final turn with a Spider-Man, the Absorbing Man, Sarah be able to develop 50 points on the final turn, or even Mr. Negative find a winning board state after only developing 2 cards prior to turn 6? Well, these combo decks are just running the meta right now, and if you can't beat them, you join them. If you're a free-to-play player, you can't join them, so you play the most disgusting cocktail of control cards possible with extra grit, headlined by the Sandman ongoing. Players can only play 1 card a turn. This breaks the back of all of these combo decks, which are just everywhere, absolutely everywhere in the meta right now. The Sandman is the pivotal control card. Now, you are taking a significant tempo hit and only developing a single point of power on turn 4 when a normal deck is trying to develop about 8 points of power. Or if you're Zabu, you're just going to the moon immediately. Sandman is going to be able to stop the opponents in the tracks, but you are playing catch-up throughout the rest of the match. So the rest of this list is tuned to, in other ways, be able to combat what is very prevalent in the meta right now. And credit where credit is due, Specimen has a fantastic YouTube video and deck that is specifically tuned to be able to counter the Zabu madness that is on ladder right now, but he is using Shuri to be able to empower some of his lines of play. We are not playing a single Series 4 or Series 5 card. All Series 3 cards are here. It makes it one of the more accessible lists. Now, of course, there are a number of Series 3 cards here, but we are relying on this to be able to come together. We are looking at Kingpin as our alternate control champion. When a card moves here on turn 6, destroy it. Let's see, so headlining Magneto as a finisher. On reveal, move all opposing 3. 3 is the magic number of Surfer and Sarah, and 4 cost, the magic number of Zabu. So here's where you can see Magneto is effectively guaranteed in these matchups to have a number of key targets to be able to rip around the board, kill with the Kingpin. Everything else here helps support our control agenda. Iceman increasing the cost of their cards, Psylocke allowing us to jump up to be able to develop Sandman even earlier in the game, Lizard because if the opponent is restricted to a single card, it's fairly unlikely that they actually completely fill the location to give him his debuff. Kingpin, of course, pivotal for the movement and destruction combinations. Polaris is here, able to do a lot of work in moving these low-cost cards. I will often see her pulling them over just to be able to choke out the opponent's board space at a specific location. She can be comboed in the final turn alongside the Kingpin. She has a solid stat line. Polaris has a number of very effective uses. Probably number 1 is if you see Invisible Woman, she gives us the counter against, say, the Hela list, being able to rip the rug out from the Invisible Woman. Maximus is here. Don't care if the opponent has card drop, they can't get those cards to the board. Vision gives us the flexibility when both players are restricted to only playing a single card. The Vision is able to potentially abandon a location that the opponent has overcommitted to, give us the victory on those other lanes. And then Arrow, also just dictating where the opponent's cards go. Fantastic combo with the Kingpin. Leader, alright guys, he's here as the free-to-play player. We have to make sure that we are running the best possible to be able to keep up with these Battle Pass cards, and Leader right now is it, especially comboed with Sandman. In a world of 1 card plays, the Leader is king. Most of his negative effects or counter play is taken away when the opponent can only play a single card. It's not completely gone because, of course, you don't have the same board synergies developed, say, if you're stealing a opponent's Surfer, but Leader can still come in clutch in so many matchups here. And then America Chavez just makes us that much more consistent to be able to find the combos that we need. Diving in here, looking for a solid showcase. Got the Sandman in the hand. It's a great sign to see now. Luke's Bar is the hot location right now. Everybody running the Sarah Surfer craziness. Sandman will be able to slow down their combo, but the combo is still going to be very good. We do have the Vision to be able to battle around it as well. Now we're drug into a battle at Hala. We will engage. Cosmo. So you want to fight this? I guess I still play Sandman as a point. What are they playing? If I get 1 point here and you can play a 4 cost? What's a big 4 cost that you would be able to drop on me all of a sudden? Not much. Honestly, not much. I think their Cosmo is going down. I'll snap. Killing the Cosmo feels excellent. They're snapping back. What? Do you have like... Nope, you can't even play Ebony Maw. How much are you developing to be able to kill me? Oh, you don't care. Okay. You're going to give me an Iceman. Why didn't you just play Iceman to Luke's bar? That's what I would like to know. You're just trying to fill my hand right here? Okay. I mean, that is something that you can do this. But now I vision, move vision to Luke's bar, and then leader. That should be the win. There's the brood. It's good, it's good. When it's good, it's good. But you know what? Now we could Magneto, which is just gonna devastate their ranks. The Max and the Broodlings will all die. So actually, is it better to play Vision somewhere else? I don't think so. Does the opponent realize that this is about to happen? We caught him! The Sandman means they can't play all the cards that they want to play, and the Magneto, it means that there was enough open space for the Kingpin to be able to have a field day. There's the Surfer, sure, Surfer. This might be the biggest Kingpin I've actually ever seen. Oh my gosh. Count them. 15. There it is. There it is. Oh, baby. They did not see the Magneto finish coming, did they? We'll throw up the GGs. Monster Island Sandman in hand, Iceman here. So with the Luke's bar as the hot location, we play to the unrevealed locations, hoping that they flip the Luke's bar, and then we have a little poker there. Not too significant in the grand scheme of things, but it is something. Nova, probably the Sarah list yet again. Stark Tower. I will... Well, now I have to decide what my philosophy is. Hope that Lizard finds Luke's bar, or play Lizard where he can get the buff at Stark's Tower. I'm going to play over here. And they show Bucky. Oh, you're more full destruction. Fast. Ah, Luke's bar. And we find our poker. Fantastic. Fantastic. I want to Kingpin, but to what location? Stark Tower will be able to gain the buff, but I'm anticipating that the opponent is going to put a lot of cards over there. So, Kingpin over here could make more sense. Fantastic thing with a destruction list is that this carnage is going to be very large, and the Bucky Barnes is going to be very large for Polaris to maybe have her time to shine in conjunction with the Kingpin. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Have happened, will happen, and will continue to happen. Sandman to Stark Tower, they've got the Jess Jones. Magneto could ruin Jess Jones's day, but now is not that time. We'll play the Vision. I don't think the opponent is going to be able to get enough of a combo together to be able to play their Death. They have the Hobgoblin. But now it goes back. You knew that would happen, right? Silk Song? Go. No, you did not. You thought that it was going to stick? Okay. We'll give the opponent that one. There's a little bit of an embarrassing oopsie, but I think that we were in a great position there. Project Pegasus. No way. What a start. Yeah, I'll Sandman plus Lizard. The only time I'll be able to combo cards, or either of us will be able to combo cards for the entire game. We're spaced out that we just want to play on curve forever now. Oh. It would be a pity if you ever wanted to play that Deadpool in conjunction with a single other card for the rest of the game. You know, come to think of it, Sandman busts up so many lists. There's so many things that want to be able to run, even if they don't really lean into the combo archetype. No, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. But even if they don't really lean into the combo identity, Sandman breaks their back. Jotunheim. Jotunheim we can have some fun with, especially around Arrow. If we can pull multiple cards over there and then they get, they decay faster, at a faster rate. Then our single arrow will play Lizard, Sandman in the wings. Polaris would also be able to pull something over to Jotunheim, but it's not that exciting. They show Sunspot. Most popular card in the entire game, doesn't really tell us anything about their list. I think our next play is going to be to set up the Kingpin on right, though it does depend on what that location is going to be. If it's Luke's bar, oh, we are in a pinch. Called it. Called it. In this case, ouch. Because I want to play Max to develop points. I also probably want to play Sandman. It's Zabu. Yeah, I want to play Sandman, but now he's over sitting in Jotunheim, and they can play 4-cost cards to the big house. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you. Playing Zabu on curve is a snap. That's fair. And Sandman is our particularly teched counter. I just don't know if he's going to be able to get off his feet here with Jotunheim slowing us down. They played a Jotunheim as well? Hang on. Wong? Shuri? Okay. Yeah. That was something that you could do. I wish I could play leader right now. Oh man, I wish I could play leader. The vision would be fun. You know what's also quite cheeky is playing arrow over here. Do we win if we just arrow to Luke's bar? No, because we lose 1. Hang on. At the end of this turn, we'll be down to -1. They'll be down to 0, and then then it's just a tie. It doesn't. It was gonna be too cute. Too cute. I'll go vision here. 60-point Red Skull at your service. Move the vision. And now we play the arrow to be able to win. Yep. Unless they could have any number of other finishers in the Zabu list. It is quite flexible, incredibly dangerous. What this is looking like, we locked it up. It's so good to be able to break them up. Even though the Sandman here, what do you have? Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel. It's not enough. Not enough. Incredible. So we forced them off of being able to combo any of the 4 costs together, and then with the control of only being able to play a single card, the arrow is going to guarantee that it got played over here to Jotunheim. Captain Marvel, because she got the hit from Jotunheim, was not able to then tie the big house to win on Barge to victory. Oh, it came together. So here is the list in all of its controlling glory. We got our matchups against Sarah, up against Zabu, and we even showed that we could hold our own against other lists that are not necessarily really leaning into the combo style or a little bit off meta right now. And I think that is the sign of an excellent control list, when it can hold its own in any matchup, but then in the counter matchups really just becomes oppressive for the opponent to be able to deal with. Let me know what you guys have found to work well up against Zabu and also the Sarah Brood Surfer nonsense. I know common counterplay is also Leech. That's going to get you pretty far. Didn't quite find a way to be able to incorporate it in this list, but I think that there's a lot of space to be able to continue optimizing control decks such as this one. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping. Hope the deck climbs you up the ranks.